welcome to our episode of SRBTV. I am Kristen.
I'm Christopher.
And on today's episode, we are taking a look at the Season 2 premiere of The Punisher, entitled Roadhouse Blues. Now, previously on The Punisher, it's still alive. It's still one of the few Marvel shows left, but that's besides the point.
Just waiting for that counter to kick in at some point on when they're going to make that announcement.
So by the end of it, Frank finally got his revenge. He essentially tore open on his face Billy Russo a new one.
Yeah, pretty much, because he found out that Billy Russo was the one who made the call to do it.
He was able to help Chip get back to his family.
Mm-hmm.
He, those were the key points that happened. Like,
he was able to get to Agent Orange, and then from Agent Orange, that's where he got closer to where he realized it was Billy Russo who made the initial call to do it, and that's when he took out Billy Russo, pretty much. But he was able to work with the I think it was the FBI, with Madani, pretty much. He was able to work with her. He was able to work with her to try to, just to try to get his name cleared from what had really went down in Afghanistan, I guess.
And he did so.
And by the end of it, pretty much, at the time, they said his name was cleared of everything. Pretty much, they cleared it of every little thing of it.
Yeah.
So
he decided. Go on.
Go ahead.
So he got in the battle van and drove off more or less into the figure of sunset, with him finally getting revenge for the family that killed for the guy's for his family.
And now with this new season coming up, it seems like Billy Russo is making a kind of a return back into the sunlight a little bit.
Yeah.
And of course, was it Frank himself deciding should he take up the mantle of the Punisher?
Yeah, he got his revenge.
He got his revenge, and that's all he wanted. But now it's like people have always known him now as the Punisher. Now it's like he's battling. I mean, it's the same thing they've done with a lot of the other Netflix shows, which is they're kind of dragging it along to where it's like, should I or should I not take up this mantle? Should it be there? Stuff like that. So that's what this season is about. Is him just trying to figure out where would I stand in this world, pretty much with these heroes and stuff like that. With me being a full-on vigilante now.
Yeah.
If I do this, so
and that's the main focus of season 2.
Yeah.
As well as the main plot, which is now Castle is helping this young girl who's dealing with this weird southern cult run by a priest. Some type of
another little cult type of place, and that's when when Billy Russo finds out about who they're dealing with, he decides to team up because he wants to take out the Punisher.
Yeah.
So that's where a lot of things start to happen. As of right now, we don't know if Chip will ever make it back in the season.
Yeah, we don't know.
They have not confirmed it whatsoever.
We know Karen will show up in some capacity this season.
Will. Yeah, she will make a return. Madani will make a return as well.
We saw that in the trailer.
Again, we don't know what capacity either. But now it sounds like we're going more on a road trip than New York, as always.
Yeah.
On a road trip with Castle, so more adventurous. So let's get ready for this. Because I know we got slammed with so many great views from the last season finale episode.
Yeah.
So let's just dive right into this for the second season, episode 1 for The Punisher, called Roadhouse Blues. So let's do this.
Well, he has blood on his face. So
that's a great start.
Yeah, it's always a great start. Oh, shit. Ah, yeah!
There you go.
Now, fuck you, that's what.
It's like no hesitation. He's like, no hesitation.
Yeah.
You give them hesitation, they're going to fire. Just go at it. Da-da-da-da-da.
Ray of fucking sunshine.
I know, right?
What? Hey, look, you're staring at me, kid. You okay? Yeah. Anything else? No.
Yeah, she keeps staring at him.
Yeah, it's not him.
You're a savage. Like
Hey,
him.
Ringo. He's good, man. He's helping me out.
He was helping me out.
He didn't
He's
do
good.
anything.
He's
He
good.
defended himself.
Yeah, he was defending himself.
And her. Was,
That's why he's like, he's
that
good.
was funny, just one snap.
Like that all the time.
They will kill me.
He's a really underappreciated actor.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
don't remember his. I don't remember his name.
He's always really he's really good.
Yeah. So he's pretty much a psychopath. No, what the fuck?
That's a cross.
Yeah.
What brings you here?
Probably one of his pins.
I'm just
Yeah. It's weird because he seems at peace. To be honest.
You could tell he's more at peace now with, he did what he had to do
Yeah.
to avenge them pretty much.
Yeah.
Now he's at peace. Not peace. You know what I mean.
At peace. At peace, yo.
Mom, only special occasions.
Jesus Christ. The thing's just loaded with syrup.
Between getting married or something.
That's right.
Did you have sex last night?
Gets to the point. I like this kid.
I know this stuff.
Is that so?
You have her on the internet.
Imagine if he didn't. He would still be on the road. Boy.
Trouble just arrived.
Can't be an episode Punisher about somebody getting their face punched in.
And he's good at reading people too.
Yeah.
I'm not causing any trouble.
Right.
No promises.
Yeah, that's not too obvious.
Oh, fuck!
Ready?
Alright, kid.
Ooh, nice. His belt. Oh my god!
Yeah. So that he could block at least quicker,
Yeah.
especially when they slice.
Yeah! Dude, Frank! Oh yeah! Oh! God damn.
Yeah. Who's next? Ah.
Oh! That guy's not dead. He's sorely losing brain cells.
You better take his hand, damn it.
Oh, come on!
Go.
Round two. Come on! Yeah, ow!
It's like, let's start off the episode with Frank fighting two women.
Oh! Twisting the knife, too. Oh, there's his grunt! The grunt's back! Ow!
That'll do two.
That'll do it.
Let's Frank take on in the first episode two women.
Who are you?
Style. Fuck off. I want that! One shot! What the fuck? God damn it. Oh! Good job, Ringo. Oh! Oh no! Oh, god damn it, no!
Yeah!
Yeah!
I love you, Ringo.
Oh no!
She got hit. She got hit.
Holy shit! God damn!
I can't breathe. I was holding my breath literally throughout the whole thing. It's like, holy shit.
Poor Ring.
No mercy. Yeah, no fucking mercy.
That's him.
You're gonna get in there and explain to me what the
Fuck is going on?
I don't know why these people are after me.
He's outside the window. Girl must have dropped it and she's trying to get up.
The fuck is she still alive?
Laptop.
Isn't she the one that got hit with the
What you wanted?
kitchen sink?
Yeah.
There it is.
Will there be more of them?
You know it. I hope so. Ah! So that was the season 2 premiere of The Punisher, and we'll go with themes because a lot of people like my Stardust themes from the Daredevil review. I always say the central theme of this is the both sides of the coin of Frank's life. There is the side where he's happy, he's carefree, and he loves life.
Yeah.
Then there's the other side,
Yeah. It's
the one that can do no wrong but does so much wrong for what's right.
Exactly. It's showing here that we got to see what it's like for him to be at peace. Pretty much.
Yeah. The episode itself, it was a bit slow start, but I guess I honestly saw where they were going with it overall in the long run.
Exactly.
Establishing our new villain.
Yes. Villain, or at least villain. The first main villain, at least. The main one.
Not much to know about him right now for us, but I would assume as time goes on, we're going to find out a lot more about him.
Yes, and what really went down and why this girl needs protection.
Yeah. Let's just say that fucking bar fight scene was absolutely...
it built it showed, what I liked about it is that, again, it showed him at peace, at calm. Pretty much he was like one with himself pretty much, where here's this only guy who's on the road. That's it. He's just enjoying life right now. That's all he can do because he's at peace of what has been done. And this that anticipation building up of pretty much, it's like when it lands on his lap. It's like it just trouble just always lands on his lap.
Yeah.
And he has to go with it. He sees like you said, he sees an asshole, he's got to kill the asshole.
Exactly.
Pretty much. And that's how it is. That's why I like how at the end where he's just like, she's asking him, is going to be more of them? And he's like, I hope there are. Because it's like it's like that, not addiction, but just obsession where it's like he likes killing assholes.
And in a sense, that's also another central focus of this is obsession.
Yeah.
Like, obsession of having a better life, obsession of having the life of stopping assholes, the obsession of never forgetting what other assholes did to you, in this case being Madani.
Yeah.
On a drunken looks like a bit of alcoholic now because of what Billy did to her.
Exactly, and we even had that brief moment at the bar where it's like you think, oh, he's gonna mess this guy up, and it's just like it's like you could tell, it's like just that little bit. It's like he wanted to do something, but he held back.
Yeah.
He just did enough where it's just like, you know what, I'm just trying to, just take it easy, type of stuff.
And for Frank, it's never not enough.
No, it's never, but it's in him. That's the thing. It's always been a part of him. and there's no way of escaping it. That's why he kept apologizing to the girl pretty much when taking her to the hospital. He was like, I am so sorry, because it's like it's like it always follows him. You know, and it's hard. You know, it's like when he tries to live a normal life, he can't, because it's always following him.
So, what are your expectations? Because this is overall a season 1 preview as well as our thoughts on the season premiere. What are your expectations going into season 2?
Going into season 2, again, like I said, it's now a choice for Frank, to where should I just keep traveling on the road and just trying to live life, you know, or should I go? Should I take this full mantle as the Punisher, you know, as a vigilante, and take it at heart? To put fear in these dickholes, these assholes, all this pretty much.
All those
holes. All those holes, you know. It's just like he's gonna be battling to where it's like he doesn't want to do it, but he's gonna realize I have no other choice. You know, it's like there are assholes, there are really true mean people out there, and sometimes they're not meant to be alive. They need to be killed. They need to be taken out.
And so what you're saying is you're hoping that the evolution to what he eventually becomes is natural and not too forced.
Not forced, but it becomes natural where he takes it in, where at some point he's just like, you know, I am who I am. You know, it's like, this is who I am. This is how I have to live my life.
Do you think by the end of this he's going to kill Billy?
I can't say for sure. I really don't know. I want to say yes, but at the same time, he still wants to make Billy suffer like he suffered. And that's what it always feels like. It's like he always makes to make him suffer. Like I said, I don't know if he's gonna kill him off. I doubt it. But again, this is the Netflix series. It could go any route.
Do you think there's any point he goes back to Chip for help?
Maybe at some one point he may come back to him, but just probably in one episode. That's the only thing I can think of, because like I said, they didn't show a huge amount of him at all. They didn't show any of him. So I'm guessing they're saving him for at least one episode to show that he goes to them at least for help at least one time. You know, probably maybe during a time when he's trying to make a decision or something like that, or trying to make the right choices. You know, I'm hoping he shows up at least once in this season, because it'd be awesome. Because like I said, I mean, it sucks to not have him, because I mean, hell, I mean, in the comics he always had him as his go-to guy, his IT guy, to get him all the stuff he needs. You know, but I mean, if we don't, then it's all right. You know, it's all right. Maybe they're saving up for something else.
Right.
Maybe another guy to come along. Who knows? But like I said, I like to see where this goes. I definitely can't wait to see where this goes into next, because it's like they started off where seeing where Frank was, and now where he's ended up at now, and it ended to where it's like, okay, here's Madani, you know. So it feels like in the next episode we're gonna pick up where, okay, this is what Madani's been doing over the time, you know, and you know, dealing with Billy and all this type of stuff. So I really can't wait to see how this season turns out.
Man, you have more of a detailed response than I was going to give. I'm just hoping for more kick-ass bloodshed, but
that too. That's what I'm hoping for too, because it started off strong, even with this opening action scene.
I'm actually hoping there's a lot more to the villain that's chasing after the girl, the guy that's chasing after the girl.
That's true too.
I'm always been more like, I know Billy's gonna be involved to a point, but I'm curious about his backstory a bit more.
Maybe somehow I see where you're going with it, where maybe he's the reason why he decides to go, or not decides fully, but it's like, because you saw that religious symbol on his thing. So maybe, like you said, either it's a religious cult, or this guy goes off of religion and stuff like that, and it's like maybe that's where it starts to go off of it, going off of faith. You know, faith.
I'm not
too much. Like a small portion, I'm saying.
No, like what I mean. No, you're right. I'm saying is I'm not. But on the other hand, I'm not expecting a whole episode dedicated to the guy's backstory like we got with Karen last season, or like Bullseye last season as well.
Which were all great episodes, by the way. So
I am hoping to warrant enough to understand why this guy's a bad guy, why he's such an asshole, and what exactly is his deal. But not enough to warrant a whole episode dedicated to it.
No, I'm not saying a whole episode.
No, I know you're going to say I'm biased.
But I'm just saying maybe he's the reason at some point, you know, he makes that transition into the Punisher. You know, it's not Billy, which everyone would think it would be, but maybe it's this other guy who actually makes him turn into that transition to realize, you know, Billy and these other guys aren't the only assholes in this world. There's actually other people domestically here, you know, in our own backyard that are assholes, pretty much. Ones that just get away with so much
stuff. I think
stuff.
that's the main focus of this season is, you know, the homegrown bad guy.
Yeah, the homegrown type of bad guys.
Yeah, so overall, while a bit slow, I thought this was a good Season 2 premiere overall. So, just as a heads up, as a reminder, for our MCU shows, and for Stranger Things, I forgot we do that just for Stranger Things as well, our usual goal is we do a Season 2 premiere review, reaction, as well as our Season 2 predictions and previews into what's to come. And then, about the following week, we will do our thoughts not only on the Season 2 finale, but also what we thought of Season 2 overall.
And then you this season, pretty much for this series, you can watch me on Stardust, pretty much reviewing every episode for every episode that I'll watch. And like I said, but yeah, I mean, until next week, pretty much we'll be able to see the finale.
Yeah. So other than that, if you're new to the channel, you can hit the like button if you want to talk to us more about stuff like this. Comment down below if you want to share us around, share it around. And if you like us just a little bit more than anybody else when it comes to talking about the remaining MCU shows, Marvel Netflix Universe shows, hit the subscribe button down below and hit that bell icon as well.
Let us know what you guys thought of this this first episode. You know, do you thought it was a good one? Do you think it was well balanced with, you know, the calmness and then, you know, just hitting you with all the action, blood, all the gunfire, everything like that? Let us know in the comments below. Put down what you thought of our reaction as well, pretty much. And I mean, without spoiling anything, you know, give us your thoughts on how the season may overturn pretty much after watching this first episode. I mean, I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts. Put down what you thought of our reaction to this episode, but most importantly, thank you for watching.
And of course, on the next episode of SRBTV dealing with the Punisher, we will of course be tackling the Season 2 finale, as well as our overall thoughts on the Season 2 itself.
Exactly.
So until next time, I'm Kristen.
I'm Christopher.
And this has been a very dedicated for Ringo-filled episode of SRBTV.
See you
Later.
Hey guys, thanks for watching.
If you want to check out our previous reactions,
as well as our other shows,
click the playlist down below.
and if you want to check us out in the social universe,
You can check us out on Twitter
as well as Stardust.
at Super React Bros.